Three, two, one. Yes, we are live. Hello, everyone. So, you often say to yourself, I'm too busy. Yes, I know I need another source of income, but I'm too busy. I'm working full time. I have little kids to look after. I have house duties that's waiting for me. Well, you're not alone. I'm the same. I was working full time. I have little girls to look after. I'm working full time. But what I ask myself is that what happened if I lose my job? What happened if something happens and I can't go back to work and I don't get paid and all of that? So I ask myself, do I have a backup plan? Do I have a solid backup plan on my back to back up everything? Then I said to myself, I don't have. So I make time. We all busy. I understand. Whoever watching this now, I'm sure you are busy. Either stay home mom, either dad's working full time, either mom's working full time. We all busy. But the great thing is that there's one saying that nobody is too busy in this world. It's just a matter of priority. So if your priority is looking for a change, looking for a better option, I'm sure you will make time. This is why we coming live tonight, which is now it's 9 p.m. in Australia, and this Angel from USA. I'm so grateful she said yes to my invitation. We've been trying to make these words, but last time I have to bail it because I was so sick. And I'm so grateful that you are very understanding and welcome when I asked you to rearrange again. So yeah, we are talking about how we manage our time as a busy mom, working full time, sis Angel. How we manage our time. That's what we are talking about tonight. And this morning, if you're watching from the USA, because I believe we are live on both pages. So
Mm-hmm.
if you've been, we just the purpose of this live is actually to inspire you, to encourage you, to sharing our knowledge, to sharing what we're doing. Maybe we can inspire one, two, or three people out there that have the same walks of life as us to finally open their eyes that it is possible. No matter how busy we are, if we really want to change, we can do it. All right. So, sis Angel, go ahead. The floor is yours. Introduce yourself and say things to your audience, please.
Hello, good morning here in the US, good evening in the Philippines, and good evening in Australia. It's probably good afternoon somewhere. Hi, I'm Angel
Mm-hmm.
Crum. I am a mom of three. I'm a healthcare worker by profession, and a part-time digital business owner. This is a very good topic for talking about how busy our time is. When I first started this business, or when I first found this business, I did have a big question in my head. How can I do this? How can I manage my time, and how can
Mm-hmm.
I do the business? By working full time. Um,
Mm-hmm.
we are very changing. Economy is changing, everything is changing. Our bills are not going to get any cheaper, food is not going to get any cheaper. So I figure if I have a plan B, I need something for a backup. Like you thought about, our job will be there, but for how long? For how long is it going
Mm-hmm.
to be there? We are unsure about
Yeah.
what's going to happen. So Plan B is the start of why I decided to have a digital online business. I don't know yet. I was like, at that moment, I was like, okay, I need a plan B. I need something that works around my schedule because I'm still working. So, luckily I found this business. It
Mm-hmm.
works around my schedule. I would tell you, and I would be lying if I said I can manage all of it in
Mm-hmm.
one time, but priorities, how many times do I get onto my business, or how many do I have time to take care of my children while running this business? What's
Mm-hmm.
amazing about this is, and we were just talking about it backstage, that the one thing, and one of the many things that made this business work, is that you can take it anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
If your kid is having a game, or if your kid want to go to the park, you can take your business anywhere. So it's not really interrupting anything. So I think that is one of the many things that made me say, okay, I can do this. I can do this
Mm-hmm.
business, I can run this business, and I can make it happen. So here I am, 2 years now that I'm running this business.
Yeah, yeah. It's allowing us everyday moms, working moms, to actually build something that we can call
Hmm.
our own, right?
Yes,
Because I
yes,
remember when I started over 2 years ago, I think we just talked on the
yes.
back.
Uh-huh.
I think we started around the same time. Yeah, I remember I was working full time, including Sundays, and
Oh.
um, at the beginning I was asking myself, how am I going to do this, how,
Hmm.
like, but then after, the more I get the information, the more I get the details, I know how flexible it is. The training is actually online, that I can access the training site at any time convenient with me. So if you ask me how do I start when I set up my business, I do it in the middle of night, because I always say this. I always planning. Okay, I'm gonna do my training. I'm gonna set up my business while my girls is already fall asleep. But guess what? I've
Hmm.
been so busy. I've been so tired. While I'm putting her to sleep, I fall asleep as
That
well.
is
So
it.
I'm so, a lot of mom can relate to me. But then I
That's
woke up
right.
like 1 o'clock, yeah, 1 o'clock in the night. Oh my God, I need to do my training. So I just plug into my system, go to my training site. But the beauty is that we are global. Even though it's middle of night here in Australia,
Hmm.
if I have a question, I found myself stuck in something, if I needed to ask someone, I just go to our chat group to ask the community, throw my
Hmm.
question out there. There is always not just one, but bunch of good people will help me answer my questions just like that, because it's middle of night here, it's morning somewhere else, afternoon somewhere
Afternoon
else,
somewhere
because we
else.
are so
Yeah.
global, right? Yeah,
Yes.
that's a great thing about it. And then also sometimes I do it on my lunch break. I remember I got like 45 minutes lunch break, so I just quickly had my lunch for 15 minutes, and then I have half an hour to plug into the system and
Hmm.
continue to do my business. And now that it's set up and running, I even it's more flexible, because then I can just um, control and see it from my
You're fun.
smartphone if I
Yeah.
don't have
Yeah.
my laptop, right? If
Yes.
anything happen in the business, I will get notification through emails, to chat room and anything, which is so beautiful. I think the automated system is also one of the great feature in our business. That's how we can manage our time. That's how that's how it's possible, no matter how busy
Hmm.
we are, because life is can be so busy,
So
right?
busy.
Not talking
That's
about
true.
moms, we
But
even have
everybody.
business owner. Yeah, everybody. We have, that's why we have all sort of walks of life in our community:
Hmm.
doctors, nurses,
Yes.
traditional business
Business
owners, and all
owners.
of
Yeah.
that, sis. Hmm.
So it's
Would
it's
you
not
mind to share how did you manage your time, sis? Like, health worker now, it's the most busy industry nowadays, I think, in my point of
yeah.
view.
Yeah. Usually, when I first started, I was planning to do just the weekends, like have the time for the weekends for the business. When I first started, of
Mm-hmm.
course, I started the training, and that can be, that can be time consuming. But what is good about it is
Mm-hmm.
that you can pause, you can go back to it, whenever
Yeah.
you have time. So, I have
Mm-hmm.
a lot of common questions from even just people that I know that wanted to check out the business. They keep asking,
Mm-hmm.
like, is it really possible? Are you not stressed out because you have to get into that and everything else?
Mm-hmm.
But I always tell them, that we have to start from, do you want the change? Do you want to
Mm-hmm.
make a
Yeah.
change? Because
Yeah.
if you are not willing to change, even getting a traditional business or another side hustle, not just this business, but even just getting another business is not going to help us, make it better and stuff like that. If you're not willing
Mm-hmm.
to change, you're not going to rearrange your schedule. You're not going to,
Yeah.
you're not going to know what to prioritize. So when I
Mm-hmm.
started this, I was telling myself that I need a backup plan. Whatever happens, I have a backup plan. So
Mm-hmm.
I made sure that it's not gonna stress me out. And it was funny because I was just talking to you backstage that I had to stop for a whole year before I will, will go crazy because I was just so
Mm-hmm.
excited. I started doing
Mm-hmm.
things and I'm like, oh, I'm like too overwhelmed of excitement. I forgot a lot of different
Mm-hmm.
things. So I was like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I will take a break. I will make sure that I will try to prioritize everything that that is important to me, and then
Mm-hmm.
because of the flexibility of the business, I can plug that business platform there. So during the time that I have a break from work, I do the business. Or again, now that
Mm-hmm.
it's set up, the automation tells us, when, or we have an email, or there's somebody signing
Mm-hmm.
up. So we don't really have to worry about it. You plug
Mm-hmm.
in as much as time as you want, as busy
Mm-hmm.
parents, as busy professionals, even anybody in the walks of life will have time. We have 24
Mm-hmm.
hours in a day. Sometimes we sit down and watch a movie for an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, there's time there. So
Yeah.
I feel like it's just the how is your determination? Do you want change? Is the first question you have to
Yeah.
ask, because
Mm-hmm.
going to just, hey, I want to do a business, but how much are you eager to make that change is one thing
Yeah.
that would say, I'm not going to do any changes. Now I'm stressed out because I have this business to do. In fact, this business is my stress reliever. I enjoy watching our mastermind. I enjoy, so it's almost like those people that after work you're like, I need something for myself. So people
Mm-hmm.
do workout, people do for walk, people, so
Yeah.
for me, working on my business is
Mm-hmm.
fun. So now I'm enjoying it because I try to make sure
Mm-hmm.
that why am I doing this. So
Mm-hmm.
even if we have so much things in our plate, as we know that our goals are different and we know
Yeah.
we want to achieve that goal, no matter how busy we are, we will have time.
Yeah. That's true. If we really need it so badly, if we
Mm-hmm.
understand that we need it, we'll find a way. But if we
Yes.
don't, and if we don't really think that we need it, we'll find excuses. As
Excuses. Yeah.
simple as that, actually. Even for us in anything in life,
Yeah.
like
Yes.
if someone asks you to have a coffee date outside, like
Uh
having a
huh.
coffee, we will think, okay, do we really need it? What do we really want to go out?
Want
Then
it.
we make
Yeah.
time. If he doesn't want it, we'll make excuses. That's just a simple thing. So that's the same question I ask people, because if we ask people, anyone will say, yeah, I want to have this, yeah, I want to have a chance, yes, I want to have
Yes.
an extra
Yes.
income, but
Yes.
how many of you will actually do
Actually.
things to
Yes.
make it work? How many of you will actually putting your commitment out there to
Mm-hmm.
make it work? Because no matter how amazing a system is, no matter how
Mm-hmm.
amazing a business is, if we don't really put our effort to it, if we don't really smack a bum
Like a
to
bun. Yes. Yes.
yeah, to work it out and move, nothing will happen. It's just like
Happen.
same, like I will say same, for example, we want to go somewhere, we are already on a freeway. It's a freeway, it's a fast track, and we know our destination. But if we didn't start the engine, if we don't
Yep.
move your body,
Move
start the
everybody.
engine, you will
You're not
stuck
going
there,
nowhere.
right? You ain't going nowhere, even though your car got full fuel. If you didn't
Mm-hmm.
start, nothing will
Nothing
happen. So
happen.
that's the same thing. So yeah, if you're watching out there and you've been thinking whether or not I start this, especially my followers and Sis Angel's followers, you've been thinking and sitting out there watching us whether or not I start this now. I'm gonna start this next year. What I can say is that the sooner is the better, because then
Mm-hmm.
if we delay it sometimes, this is my own experience. I wanted something, but then I delayed. It's faded, it's
Yes.
disappeared. Sometimes we
Yes.
forgot that we want
Mm-hmm.
that so badly, right? So yeah, I hope this live chat could be a reminder to you that if you needed a change, you need to take action. And if this is your first time see us online talking about this, the step that you need to make to find out more is to reach out to us. We will
Yes.
put our website in the comment section, or simply send us a
And that's a
message.
message.
We will help you every step of the way. It's easy.
Mm-hmm.
We have 90 minutes free info session. As soon as you put name and email address in the website, and that's it. You get 90 minutes of replay information workshop that you can learn about this business model. Find
Mm-hmm.
out whether this is for you or not. And after that, even the next step also explain in that video. But if you think, okay, I want to see more, I want to hear more, then the live events
Then.
access will be sent to your inbox as well. So watch it as many as times you need it. I
Mm-hmm.
remember I was working full time. I cannot catch the live event because it was like 8 in the morning. I'm at work, of course, but I watched the replay and I watched like
Yes.
3 times that time. So really take your time, get the that answers, get that
Mm-hmm.
answer, get the information. If you've been asking yourself, oh, what if it's not working? What if this is another
Yes. Those what
fraud?
ifs.
What if it's not? Oh,
Uh-huh.
those what ifs. Now I'm asking you question. What if this is works? What if this is
Yep.
actually what you've been
What
waiting
you've been
for, but
waiting
just
for. Yep.
waiting for you to take
Mm-hmm.
action, right, sis? Anything you want to add, sis?
Yeah, like she said, it's a summary for everything that she said. It's not really no risk. If you sign up and get connected with us, and we'll send you our website. Sign up and check it out.
Mm-hmm,
Do your info.
mm-hmm,
We all did our research. Um,
mm-hmm.
the what ifs is gonna hang in there. So if you have a
Mm-hmm.
lot of what ifs, if you don't sign up, if you don't take that leap of faith, and those what ifs, it's just going to be unsayable. You won't have any answers. You won't know what to do. So if you have what ifs and you want the answers, check out our website. Again, the replay will be sent to your inboxes if you don't have time.
Mm-hmm.
And you can watch it as many times as you want. I've watched it 4 or 5 times, and even now I'm so excited to watch some of the workshop
Yeah,
live. So it's
yeah.
really informational. It tells you all about the business. So check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hesitate to message us. There's no stupid questions, dumb questions. We will answer whatever questions you have. But the
Yeah.
90-minute webinar will explain everything. Asking us, we
Mm-hmm.
can give you a little bits and pieces about it, but the webinar really is your biggest information there. So
Yeah.
watch that, and connect with us if you have any more questions after watching that.
Yeah, and some of you might think, well, I don't have that 90 minutes. Well, if you don't have that 90 minutes to get the information, then maybe this business simply not for you.
For
Because if you
you.
don't have
Yep.
90 minutes, then you won't have time. No, it's not that you won't have time. You cannot make time
Make
to
time.
do the
Yes.
business because no matter how amazing this platform is, like I said before, we need to put our effort.
But mm-hmm.
We are the one who manage. We are the one who
Mm-hmm.
set the goals for ourselves. So if you cannot make time for 90-minute information, which is actually the crucial part of the journey,
Yes.
then you can't do the business. It needs to start with, you need at least 2, 3 hours a day to
Mm-hmm.
set up the business. Well,
Mm-hmm.
if you don't have 2, 3 hours, if you have the commitment, that's the great part because even if you just put 1 hour, it's still with the huge commitment
Huge
that you
commitment.
have in
Mm-hmm.
you, it still be work. But the first thing first, that's why we always say, oh, this business is for everyone, but not everyone can do this business because not everyone actually able to commit.
Learn from it. Yep.
Commitment is really important, especially in the business journey, because this is not a get rich quick game. This is a real business. And
Business.
you all know, whoever watching this, and you all know nothing great comes easy.
Easy. Yep. That's very true.
Even we go to work, it's not an easy,
Yeah.
it's a commitment there, right?
We have to wait for
Not
a 2 week paycheck.
yeah, yeah.
And
After every day waking up,
yes, yes.
and waking up the alarm clock
Mm-hmm.
and all of that. But
Exactly.
with business, if you really put that effort, it will pay you more than you can expect. There is no
Mm-hmm.
limit. There is no cap in how much you can make in this. It's
Yep.
you the one. We seen it to ourselves. We experience it.
Experience it.
We are
Yep.
now over
Yes.
174,000 worldwide
Right. Yep.
plug into the system, right? The numbers speak themselves. So check it out. Maybe this is for you too. I cannot tell you, oh, this is the great one for you because it's worked for me. It's great. I cannot tell you. I wish I can
Mm-hmm.
tell you that, but we want you to check it for yourself, see it for yourself, decide it for
For
yourself, and
yourself.
thank
Yep.
yourself later because this is
Mm-hmm.
at the end, this is going to be your own business. So you need that commitment in you. You will make time. Time is not actually the problem. Through my experience, the problem is actually ourselves.
Myself.
We
Yep.
do not allowing ourselves to know
No
more. We
more.
do not
I
allowing
agree
ourselves
that.
to get the answers, right, sis?
Yes, I totally agree
Mm,
that. Again, it starts with a commitment. Like, even if starting a job, even if you work, you just have to commit so that you can get the satisfaction of that job. If you don't commit,
mm,
there's just nothing. So I really appreciate that information. I really appreciate the people that, will be watching this replay and, just
mm-hmm,
take that time and connect with us and see what we have seen. So,
mm-hmm. Yeah, that's it. We can't say too much because
yes.
you don't want to overwhelm you with so many information because the
Mhm.
information is there if you're really willing to know more. It's so easy. Reach out to us and then put your name and email address in our website and you get that information.
Mhm.
And if you've been asking yourself, who can do this? Literally anyone,
Mhm.
whoever you are out there. If you are 18 years and above, you can do this because
Yep.
we've seen it. We've
Yes.
seen 19 years old girls made it successful in this.
Mhm.
84 years old grandma
Yes. Yeah. Made it
successful in this.
successful.
Oh
Mhm.
my God, it's in front of us. And again,
Yes.
after that, we have this 30 days trial period that you can be inside the
Inside the community.
community
Mhm.
and see it from the inside to get all the details and you have nothing to lose and you there is no risk at all at you. So
Mhm.
we'll tell you more about it once you get the information. And we strongly suggest to watch this 90 minutes video before you asking question because I'm really sure all your most of the answers is there anyway. But if you
Yep.
choose to ask question, that's fine as well, right? Sis, do you have
Yep.
anything to say before we wrap this out?
No, thank you so much for the time, and thank you also for
Mm-hmm.
everyone that will be watching this replay. I really,
Mm-hmm.
really, one of the biggest word that I will leave everybody is, um, do you really want to have a change in your life and have that commitment? Check this out, and it will definitely turn your world upside down. I'm sure in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
So we
Yeah.
have seen the most amazing, the most nobody in this community that I have ever met that is not really glued to that goal that they have
Yeah.
started this business. So thank you so much for your
Mm-hmm.
time and thank you for
Mm-hmm.
inviting me.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time, to Sis Angel. And to those who watching us, if you found value in this video, you are very welcome to share it. If not yourself, maybe the friends, maybe the family
Hmm.
needs to hear this. You are very welcome to share it with them. And we're here for you if you have any question. And that's it for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. And I saw a lot of you out there are watching, but no one saying anything, and that's fine. It's your choice, no problem. We are here to encourage you. We are here to show you that we are
Show you,
real
yep.
people. I'm a mom sitting
Hmm.
here in my girl's room sharing whatever we have in mind, and sis Angela the same. So yeah, you will see if you do this business, you just need to be yourself. You don't have to
Yes.
be pretend to be someone
Pendant,
else.
yep.
That's the great thing about it. Yeah. All right. See you everyone. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed morning, afternoon, evening. We depend on wherever you're watching from. So bye for
Thank
now.
you.
Bye, Sis Angel. Thank
Bye. You're
you.
welcome.